awfully sunny out. This is the front camera on the Pixel 8 Pro, recording in 4K, 30 frames per second. And it's a very, very sunny day here. Out with the dogs in the backyard so they can go to the bathroom. You can see the stabilization, the microphones. What do you guys think? I will compare this against some other phones eventually as well, such as the Pixel 7 Pro and the iPhone 15 Pro Max and the S23 Ultra. So we'll get some more videos coming. All right, here's the back cameras, 1X. I'm gonna go up on my dog, 2X, and then 5X. Here we go. Choco. Good girl. See if I can zoom in more. I can. Still looks really well. We're good. Ooh, that looks pretty good. At least it does on the screen here. Hi, Choco. Hi, good girl. Hi, good girl. Okay, so we have the house up there. Let's do this. I'm gonna zoom in as much as I can so we can see how much we can get there. We can get to 20x, which looks pretty good. There's nothing to really look at though. See if we can see anything up on their deck. Not really. We'll pan over more to one of the other houses here, and still can't really see anything good. But the quality, at least through what I'm seeing, looks damn good. Damn good. What do you guys think? Let me zoom back out. Let me get to an ultra wide now. I'll zoom back all the way out to ultra wide. Here's ultra wide. My hand's right in front of the camera pretty much. Yoongie. Young. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Come on. Young, 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 young. What do you got in your mouth? Nothing? Man, puppies are always eating something. Here's ultra wide on me. This is good for like vlogging if you're going to vlog with the camera. I'm going to go in the sun so you see that part. Turn around. Let me fix it. I'm going to put it back at 1. Hold it out as much as I can because I probably need to. Oh, almost walked over onto my dog. So what do you guys think? Oh, we got apples. It's apple season right now. Time I'm making this video. Check out these things. These things are humongous. These are probably the biggest apples you've ever seen in your life. Those are pretty small, but we've had some huge apples. So there you guys go. What do you guys think? Thumbs up or thumbs down for the video? This is my kind of 24-hour impression review of the Google Pixel 8 Pro and what I think about it. So I've had basically all the Pixel phone. I think, yeah, literally had every single Pixel phone since they've come out. And I even had some of the, maybe all the Nexus phones as well when they really before the Pixel thing going on. And I've had tons of Galaxy phones and I've had iPhones. And this phone right here, we're gonna talk about it. You've seen the pictures and videos that I just took with the phone, and coming from a Pixel 7 Pro, which I still consider one of the best cameras, if not the best camera for photo taking, this still does an amazing job, and you would expect it to. But it's, again, I haven't compared them side by side yet. I will do a separate video on that, but you know, just from the naked eye looking at these, I'm not like completely blown away and saying that, oh my God, the photos and videos are so much better and different on this phone versus the Pixel 7 Pro. But the quality of everything was pretty good. The videos didn't blow me away. As updates and things come out, obviously some of that stuff will get tighter and better with colors and sharpness and things like that. But as of right now with what we have, I've installed all the latest updates on this. So, you know, again, good quality stuff, but not a huge departure from what we saw from the Pixel 7 Pro. Speakers have definitely been improved, more bassy, more full, a little bit louder maybe. I did compare those a little bit. I didn't do it on video, but from my own test versus the Pixel 7 Pro, I did notice that these definitely sound better speakers. Are they so good where they're competing with other phone manufacturers? Kinda, but again, I'll do a full test on that. But yeah, not too bad with the speakers, definitely improved from last generation. So performance on this, you have a Tensor G3 processor and it always, at least all the Pixel phones I've had, have performed really, really well in just day-to-day tasks. They are really smooth, and I love that. The animations are really smooth. Opening and closing apps is really fast and smooth. Everything about this phone is smooth. So like, you know, you're not gonna see any big difference again from the Pixel 7 Pro. And then also, I did do a little gaming test this phone, and I do this game on Roblox that is pretty graphically intensive, and I turn the graphics all the way up. I don't leave them at automatic. I manually put them to the highest that they can go, and this phone still kind of struggled. It had not completely smooth frame rates like the 8 Gen 2 does on the Galaxy Z Fold 5. They both have 12 gigs of RAM, both phones, but you know, this has the Tensor G3, and the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 just still way outperforms it in gaming. So if you want a really smooth gaming experience, you're gonna wanna go with a Snapdragon 8 Gen 2. You still can game pretty well on this. If you leave it on automatic settings, you probably won't even notice that much of a difference in terms of graphical quality. But you know, frame rates and all that, you're gonna get way better on that Snapdragon 8 Gen 2. So they didn't really improve it that much in gaming, the Tensor G3 versus the Tensor G2, and benchmarks and other 3D benchmark tests will show that as well, that it's not a huge departure. I think it's like, I saw one test, it was like 4 frames per second more on the Tensor G3 versus the Tensor G2 on games. So you're probably not gonna see that much of a difference in terms of gaming fidelity and just frame rates overall. One thing that kind of popped up for me is the phone has been hot off and on as I've used it, from things as simple as updating apps and downloading apps to taking photos or gaming as well. Obviously gaming almost gets every phone kind of hot, but it hasn't been so hot where it's burned my hand. I assume, because I've had that issue in the beginning with other Pixel phones, that after an update or two, that stuff will kind of go away. I know other people have had that issue throughout the life of the phone. I never really did. But as of right now, it is getting hot off and on every so often, but I wouldn't count it as a problem. I think they'll have that worked out with a few updates. I did restart the phone. I'm up to all my updates. It's just, you know, I think it's just one of those things, I'm hoping anyway. Holding this in your hand, because it now has a flat display versus like a Pixel 7 Pro, I really like holding the Pixel 8 Pro better. This feels kind of like a sharp pancake, and this just feels like a more of a rounded pillow, or I know it's not soft like that, but like a rounded hard biscuit, something like that. I like holding this one. So I would say that. But then the other thing is like, do I notice any difference with that flat display versus a slightly curved display on the Pixel 7 Pro in terms of the size or anything it is about that? Not really. But holding the phone, you can definitely feel a little bit of a difference. The software features are always great on the Pixel 8 Pro, and you know, some of the new things that they have added, such as like Best Take and some of the other photo features and things like that, and I assume those are probably going to come to the Pixel 7 Pro as well. They usually do after an update or two. I'd be surprised if they don't, so I don't think you're going to miss a lot of those things. Maybe you'll miss 1 or 2 of them, but are they that big of a difference where you're like, damn, I'm really missing out, I need that feature? I would say probably not, but I always love the software on here. It's just so smooth and fast, and then I love all their little AI features built into it with like clear calling and the photo features. It's really, really nice. So they make a good job with that, and then like I love their ability when you get a phone call, you can have like a robot, an AI person talk to them. It's awesome. It's really, really great. Display brightness, a lot of people don't talk about this. You know, they're supposed to have much brighter displays. When I compared it just, you know, to the Pixel 7 Pro really quickly, I didn't personally notice any difference. And then the thing they still do is like, even at 50%, it's still really dim compared to like say a Samsung phone. I don't know why they continually do this. You really have to turn it all the way up in order to get max brightness, or brightness that's like where you're like, damn, that is bright. Otherwise 50% is still kind of disappointing. 60% is pretty disappointing. 70%, at least in my eyes, pretty disappointing. You have to push it above that. It's a turnoff, I think. I don't know why they continually do this. Why don't they make 50% feel like it's a 50% brightness, not like it's 20% brightness on another phone? So, not a huge deal, but it is something to know. But other than that, seems like a really nice quality phone. Again, very initial first impressions. You know, if you're asking me, and I'll compare it, and maybe my mind will change, so I want to throw that out there. But as of right now, you know, when I'm, you know, holding and using these phones and what they feel like and what they look like and all that, Does it feel like a huge departure from the Pixel 7 Pro? Not at all. Would I tell you to go outdoors right now and upgrade? Probably not. Pixel 7 Pro is still feeling very close to the Pixel 8 Pro. Again, in my eyes of what I've tested so far, my opinion could change, and I'll compare these two phones. But as of right now, I'd probably say no. And then I'll compare this phone versus other phones as well. If you can get a good trade-in, like an amazing trade-in deal for this phone, and trade it in for a Pixel 8 Pro, then yeah, grab it. Otherwise, if it's not that great and you're paying hundreds of dollars, you know, $300-400 to get it, I'd probably say don't. I'd say wait. Just hold off. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. We'll see you down the road.